Why? Is this a scam?
What you're seeing is advanced warfare.
Hello everybody, my name is Mattsuki, this is the 2.0 channel, the second channel, and today I wanted to talk about the BlackCell Battle Pass upgrade. This thing has got the COD community's panties in a bonking bunch, man. Today I'm gonna go over why I would really not recommend buying this thing. I'm gonna go over the comments on Call of Duty's own YouTube video promoting this thing, and of course Twitter replies to actually Charlie Intel, surprisingly. So sit back, relax, and don't buy it. Bon appetit. Before anyone comments like, yo, I can spend my money however I want, let me just try reasoning with you, okay? This is why I would not advise anyone to buy this BlackCell Battle Pass upgrade. At the top of this little promotional image, they say that this is valued over 7,000 Call of Duty points. So basically they're saying spend $30 USD to get something worth over $70 US. If you're a Canadian like me, that is $40 Canadian. That apparently equals $95 Canadian. But hey, let's just look at this thing and see if it's even worth 30 to begin with, okay? All of this is subjective. Activision can say however much they want it to be worth. You could say how much you want it to be worth, and I could say how much I want it to be worth, and they could all be completely different answers. But how about we start off with the COD points first. So upon purchase, you can get 1,100 COD points, and through the Battle Pass, you're able to get another 1,400 back, which equals a grand total of 2,500 COD points, which I believe equates to less than $30 USD. So we're not quite there yet. Next, we got something a little bit more controversial, the Battle Pass tier skips. So I actually foolishly bought the Vault edition of the game. It came with 55 tier skips, PlayStation got 5 more. This one's only giving you 20 tier skips, or 25 on PlayStation, but I gotta say, we were doing like a little boycott for the Season 2 Battle Pass, Exclusive Ace and his community. However, the precedent I set for myself and my own community was that we should not buy the Battle Pass until we at least unlock all of the COD points through the free version enough to buy the Battle Pass. So essentially, when I unlocked 1,100 COD points, that's when I bought the Battle Pass so that I instantly got all my COD points back, plus all of the rewards that I spent grinding throughout the season. And I got there surprisingly fast. It's like 75% of the Battle Pass complete and you're already there. And once you have the pass, I believe there is an XP boost, so you just go even faster to tier 100 after that. I believe I was done sometime before Himmelmat got introduced, so that was like before the Season 2 Reloaded update. And mind you, I'm someone that grinds Fortnite as well. I was grinding that Battle Pass the whole time. Not religiously like Call of Duty, but still playing it a lot while making YouTube videos. So like you got all three of those things at once, and I got a full-time job. Like I was able to get through it pretty easily. If you're a COD player, I do recommend not buying any of these special Battle Pass tier skips. They're not worth it. And if you're someone that's willing to spend that much on a game you like barely play, like why even spend that much? I don't really get it. And if you're unsure that you're even gonna make it to the end of the season, I just recommend doing what I did. Just grind out the free Battle Pass because it costs you nothing. And because you haven't bought it, there's no like extra incentive to complete it. Just grind through the season like you normally do. Once you're nearing like the final week of the season, that's when you should decide if you want to buy the Battle Pass or if you want to buy the tier skips. Just don't be like me. I bought the Vault edition and I fully regret it. It was not worth it. So in the end, these tier skips are worthless to me. I value them at $0 because they are just time savers and I don't have to save any time because I'm gonna get to tier 100 regardless of these things. I play COD. Next up on this list is the Battle Pass entry sector. So basically on the current Battle Pass, you can see in the top left that there's this BlackCell faction thing. So in the Season 3 Battle Pass, you're going to be able to start at the very bottom like normal, and you're going to be able to start at the very top if you so choose to. The only concern I have with this, and why I think there might be some actual value behind it, is because it might be pay to win. Like, think about it. What if this thing is like right beside the new sniper of the game? And what if this sniper is good? Like, we all know the Brecci in Season 2. Like, this thing was a monster when it came out. So essentially, if this thing's like right beside a new weapon, you're getting access to it before everyone else because you paid more money. So this thing also very subjective. I don't really assign a price to something like this when I'm going to complete the Battle Pass anyway by just playing the thing I bought, you know? So the Battle Pass entry sectors are basically zero. They're worth nothing. We're still at 2,500 COD points. Now we got the pro-tuned weapon blueprint. I think this might be for the M4, but as you can see, it's a weapon blueprint. It's not a vault weapon where you can actually customize the attachments and it retains the same look and feel. For example, and I'm not really going to edit these videos very much, but for example, I'll show you this just this once. With this purple and blue sniper, I took off this one attachment because it's not helping my gun in the way I want it to help, and look what it does. The bluey purple design is just gone and it's left with this ugly tan. Do you want that for this weapon? Because that's what weapon blueprints do. They're uncustomizable. Hallelujah. So just to assign whatever value to that what you want. And then we got the vehicle skin. It's a tank. Unlike MW19, MW2 has no tank kill streak, so you're not going to see this in 6v6. If you're a 6v6 player, a COD player, you won't see this. In Invasion, you might. But yeah, I think that's just about it. Like, it's Invasion and Ground War, the huge, large team battle modes. Like, that's it. I don't think it's in Warzone or DMZ. So, Bon Voyage tank, I do not use you. Therefore, you are worthless to me. Next up, we got the bonus content, which I believe Call of Duty themselves is calling bonus content, meaning it's not part of the package, right? It's a bonus. You get access to 12 alternative operator skins, meaning all of the 12 skins in the battle pass will have alternative variants. And these got the same sort of like animated gold triangle textures that turn on and off. So one thing about these that I've pointed out, and a lot of the COD community have also pointed out, is that these kind of resemble the grindable skins that we used to get in COD's past. Like just last year, Vanguard had grindable skins for every single operator. You had gold and the chrome skins. They were like the last two, the mastery rewards. Infinite Warfare also had some. You got like the gold, diamond, solar, and then black sky skins, and BO3 also had hero gear. It really resembles that. Some of them I think look a tad ugly, very unrealistic, but others look alright, I guess. But yeah, because they are animated skins, you guys probably know my opinion on them already. Go check out my cosmetic filter video if you don't. Hint, I don't like them. And speaking of the animated skins, the new operator that we're getting in the Battle Pass is a new skin that's not a variant, and it's animated. Now, I have been on Twitter, and apparently this technology that he's kind of using on his faceplate and stuff is kind of real, or at least it's in like a prototype state right now in the real world. Active camo is coming, guys. Okay, we're not too far away. But yeah, it's also animated. This guy's kind of like wearing a suit, and he's got like one of those ballistic masks. I really wish that all the animated skins in this game had like options that you could turn the animation off. I would have definitely loved to see this guy if he just had like a black ballistic mask in a suit. Like, that just looks so cool to me. Aesthetically, okay? Aesthetically, I'm not talking about no Russian. Yeah, there's that, and I guess you could value him at whatever price you want to. If he wasn't animated, I think I would realistically, considering Activision's prices, put him at like maybe 1,700 COD points, maybe 16. I don't think he's quite as good as the Dead Agent bundle I got, and he's got like no glass on him either, so like there's nothing reflecting, but it's still a good looking skin, I think. So I guess that brings us up to 4,000 COD points, right? And finally, we got a finishing move. Finishing moves are always pretty cool, but I already have tons of them in my own locker, and something that I really wish Call of Duty had right now was an option to just favorite them and then randomize the finishing moves so that you can use multiple in the same match and they're all different. But yeah, this one in particular, you got like akimbo pistols. You get to jump on someone and just pound them, I guess, into his skull or something. I don't know. But that is the BlackCell Battle Pass upgrade. So if any of that sounded interesting to you, like, I guess go get it, but hold up. You are not able to get it with already pre-existing COD points. No. Activision requires you to go into your own wallet and pull out a fresh $30 bill. So yeah, if you do spend that money on the Battle Pass, you're going to be getting 2,500 COD points off the bat, which you can spend in the store on like one more bundle because the bundles are super flippin' expensive. You're going to spend 2,400 COD points on a bundle, and you'll be left with 100 left, which you literally cannot buy anything in the store with 100 COD points. Like, too bad. So sad. So yeah, let's just head on over to Twitter and see the COD community's common consensus there. So Charlie Intel, one of the biggest promotional Twitter accounts for COD, he tweets out this thing that says a metal card for BlackCell. Basically, he got like a little box in the mail from Activision, and they gave him like a little card in the box, and it's like really fancy. The card's got a little code on it to unlock the BlackCell upgrade, so he's not spending anything on it. Activision just gave him the little upgrade for free, and he's promoting it. It's got the little hashtag BlackCell with the eye emoji pointing at it, like, oh, looky here. Look what I got. It's Twitter hype. So let's see what the comments had to say about that. Matthew says, oh, not me Matthew, but another Matthew says, no wonder you're hyping this new season up so much. After bashing it for months, you're over here getting special packages from the devs. It's ironic, honestly. Charlie says, I've gotten packages for years, and I've always told the devs about the games and my thoughts. It's not complicated, really. I have made plenty of statements about the game this year. So, like, fair defense. Yo, we got GG Reloaded up in here. When influencers/streamers pretend that they aren't paid off by Activision and they aren't biased because of all the free gifts they receive. Like, bro, I still criticize the game sometimes. Then immediately switch to promoting their disgusting practices that hurt consumers. No integrity. And also GG Reloaded posted a little image that says sellout by Tom Holland. John says if they did this for people who hit Prestige 5 and Prestige 10, the community support would be incredible. Honestly, I 100% agree. I feel like these are the hero gear of this game almost, you know? Regardless of them being animated or not, like they just shouldn't have been animated. Like leave them gold and make them grindable. That's honestly what the Battle Pass like characters should have been. So if you guys didn't know, the Battle Pass is a whole bunch of campaign characters just smushed into it, and they're putting it behind a price. And sure, this is free if you're like buying the Battle Pass once and then you just keep grinding it out all the way so you unlock all your COD points back, and then you just buy the new Battle Pass with those COD points again and again and again. So you're essentially just buying it once and you're getting the rest for free. But if someone misses this season, guess who's not buying it for free? Yeah, it's going to come into the shop one day, just like the other battle passes of COD's past. I think Cold War put like all of its operators from one season into the battle pass for like 1,100 COD points, which is actually like really cheap. So tells you how much the battle pass is really worth, right? Like only the operators are worth something. Everything else, to the shitter. Quantum Ravage says, everyone that has been bashing COD for the last few months have now been shouting their praise for the idea of the Battle Pass bundle that is half the price of the entire game. And that is why I'm disappointed in the COD community. I actually agree with that too. Like, it is insane that we are like getting bundles, cosmetic bundles that are half the price of the entire game. This isn't the first year they've done it too. Like, it's been scummy for years at this point. I think Cold War had like a $60 Canadian bundle as well, which is like 40 USD. But it was like for two skins, like a clown and something else in Cold War, I believe. I think Vanguard also had like a $40 bundle, but like obviously it came with COD points too. It's just insane though. Like, we're paying half the price of a game and we're not even getting half a game. And this isn't like Warzone. It's not like we're buying them to support a free-to-play game. We've already bought the game. There's no discount for us. There really should be. Another Matt. Oh my god, we got another Matt in here. You know it's bad when they're hyping up the battle pass this much, lol. Agreed, dude. Rigo says, thanks for keeping me in the loop, Charlie Intel. I hope they give us more MP content than currently projected. I feel bad for the consumers that paid $100 on the game. They should get the BlackCell too. Thanks, man. I honestly think so too. Like, as a Vault Edition owner, Jesus flippin' Christ, I feel ripped off, but I mean, I don't really want the BlackCell Battle Pass thing. It's not really what I was looking for in MW2. It's not Modern Warfare 2 themed, but at this point, like, why not? I paid enough for like a season pass in the past Call of Duties, and those ones were giving us like 12 maps, and those 12 maps were given to us throughout the year. Meanwhile, this Vault Edition, 4 Halloween skins and 55 tier skips plus the battle pass for the first season, but those 50 tier skips did not transfer over to the next season. Like, you had to spend them that season because you bought them in that, or like before that season, right? And they never said this either. Like, I made a whole video, like Infinity Ward exposed on this on my main channel, so go check that out if you want. It's like a Infinity Ward hot takes or bad takes. It's in there. Mistaken Core says, wish that the BlackCell was a lore thing instead of a paid thing. Sad to see its potential sold away. Agreed. Young Cash Register says, from the cool Call of Duty leaker Charlie Intel to a business page affiliated with another business page. Money talks. Activision probably say to send out a few tweets criticizing the game, and after they'll pay you for saying things like, whoa, look at this cool bundle, guys. Perhaps, who knows? Atu says, same shit, different name, and he has a picture of the Call of Duty Elite picture. I believe that was like from MW3. I'm not really too familiar with that, to be honest, but maybe you guys would want to let me know in the comments. ADC says, bro, it's a glorified battle pass. What the F? I know, right? And those are just like the top tweets under Charlie Intel, and I retweeted that saying like, oh my god, the comments on here are just overwhelmingly negative. Hopefully the MW2 users get a fair price for cosmetics in the future. Stuff like this should be reserved for Warzone and DMZ users only. They should promote MW2 getting lower priced cosmetics, in my opinion. This would be fair for the people that spent like $90 Canadian on the full price game, right? Or like 130 like me because of Vault Edition. And like, if you have something like that, like you get lower prices on the cosmetics in like the full version of MW2, like that would get more people into 6v6. That would get more people to buy the full game, right? I feel like it would. But moving on to the YouTube comments under Call of Duty's own video. This video is titled BlackCell, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2, and Warzone 2.0. The top comment with 1.6k likes at the moment by Chicken Pot Pie Bro 202. Keep in mind that this is $30 for a $70 game. Exactly, man. Like, oh, it just boggles my mind. Like, games used to be $60 USD, and now they up them to $10 on the next gen of consoles, and now they're also giving us these, like, way overpriced cosmetic bundles. It's bizarre. The next comment we got from Bloodline 209. They say, upgrade the servers and make an announcement that current bundles are carrying over to the next game later this year. You might see more people buying bundles. So this one I actually find very interesting too, because we have no idea what the next Call of Duty is going to be. All we've heard from leaks, and with leaks you gotta take them with a grain of salt because they are always subject to change. They are not official information. From the leaks, all we know is that Sledgehammer Games is apparently leading the next Call of Duty alongside like Infinity Ward really helping them, and that's why we're not getting as much content in MW2, or at least that's speculation, right? But what we've heard is that it's kind of like an extension pack for MW2 while also being a full price game with its own campaign and stuff. But still, like, we don't know if it's actually linked to MW2 because like current leaks have been saying that it's evolved into its own game. It could literally still be its own game and reuse the Warzone assets too. Like, they could be really scummy like that. Like, dudes, we have not gotten a single Modern Warfare 2 from 2009 map in MW2 Modern Warfare 22. All of those maps like Terminal and Quarry and Afghan, they've all been held back from 6v6. Meanwhile, we got Terminal and Ground War, and we got Afghan and Ground War as well, but they're not in 6v6 for some reason. It's like they're gonna resell us them in the next Call of Duty. Like, they're really relying on nostalgia for that, and they can get away with it because nostalgia sells. Fortunately for me, I never played the original MW2, so if I wanted to, I really could just hold back, and I could advise everyone else to hold back as well, but I don't know if that's gonna work. But yeah, just like some confirmation to say that these bundles are gonna last into the next year would be great. Because like, think about it, if you're buying this BlackCell bundle right now, it's only gonna last you another 6 to 7 months before the next Call of Duty comes out, and then you're gonna be on that Call of Duty if you're like a annual Call of Duty player, like most of us are. But yeah, next comment. Alfidro says, to the people that bought the Vault Edition, you will not be forgotten. The crying emoji. Oh man, thank you so much. That means a lot. Muhammad says, Battle Pass inside the Battle Pass. Honestly, you might not be wrong about that. Slash says how they love that these bundles are getting more work than multiplayer these days. Come fast inside my... Okay, wait, no, not gonna finish that one. I mean, well, she says back then $30 used to get you 8 maps and 2 zombies maps. Now they get you terrible skins. An interesting name and also interesting take, I like it. Black says, I passed on Season 2, so I hope Season 3 will be worth jumping back into DMZ. Hard pass on the Battle Pass plus Battle Pass. Funny take. I like how everyone's kind of like just saying like this is 2 Battle Passes in one. I mean, they're not exactly wrong. You're kind of getting like double the amount of skins in their own little separate kind of battle pass too, I think, right? Flable says, would have been nice if these were a bonus for the Vault Edition owners. I agree. 69 likes. Hell yeah, let's go. Jacob says, $30 for an upgrade? Nah, that's a hard pass for me. 304 likes. Oh, hell yeah. Cool. Chris says, I find it so funny that live service games care more about the item shop than the actual game itself. Yeah, I mean, they want to make their money, right? I guess they're gonna promote bundles more. El Tonio says that this should have been part of the Vault Edition with a slanty face. 402 likes. Ethereal Fire says, remember when COD was about gunfights? Walker says, Activision. We know players have paid $70 for our game, so here's an extra bundle for $30, which includes useless skins for our broken game. Pizza Calda says, I miss Cold War's multiplayer story. Everything was so much more interesting and fresh every season. Honestly, I really agree with that too. I think Cold War did kind of the best with the seasonal storytelling. I think Modern Warfare 19's was a little bit stale, but Cold War really just hit the nail on the head. Loved it. And then Vanguard really regressed, like, fuck. I'm gonna talk about that in my Vanguard revision review, so just hold your horses, guys. I'm gonna talk about it soon. Teddy F says, absolutely no one, ... Activision. Hey there, kids. Heard you like battle passes. So we went ahead and put a battle pass inside a battle pass so you can battle pass your battle pass. That's actually a really good comment. I'm gonna like that one. 41, let's go. Lord Edge says, this $30 premium battle pass is a slap in the face to customers. XD. 195 likes. Damn. Chris Knapp says, I love how they have pro tuning, but don't allow pros to tune their weapons in the CDL. Lol. That's actually pretty ironic. Good comment, dude. 57 likes. Arthur Morgan says Activision always finds a way to ruin. So yeah, that's a lot of comments. Those were all the top comments, so like they're all just straight up in a row. You guys can see the general consensus around this whole BlackCell thing. It's not good, it's not good. So yeah, we'll see, I guess, in the future what this does for Call of Duty. We'll see if they ever include another BlackCell Battle Pass upgrade. I kind of doubt it, and yeah, I just hope that MW2 actually becomes a good COD one day. I want the game to succeed, it's just, I don't think this is really a step in the right direction, okay? I think the game needs to be a lot better before we add anything close to this in the shop. It's quite embarrassing. But yeah, that's gonna conclude for today's video. Was this really a scam? I don't think so. A scam is kind of like something that's falsely advertised to you. You're not getting exactly what you paid for. This is just scummy. It's very tone deaf at the moment. It's not what the fans want, it's not what MW2 players want. We should definitely be getting like discounts on stuff if you've already bought MW2. It's just absurd at this point. They've been doing this for 3 years now. This is the 4th year they've been doing like really expensive store bundles. Like, they've had enough time, guys. Like, we need to stand up about this. And please don't justify this by saying, oh well, they did this last year. Like, that's not justification, that's just as bad, if not worse. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and hopefully this changed your mind on at least some things in the Battle Pass here. So yeah, if it did, drop a like, that would be very appreciated. Drop a comment to let me know what you think, and subscribe to both channels, my main channel and Mattsuki 2.0. I'll try to do like shorter videos on Mattsuki 2.0 and longer, more edited videos on my main channel. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, homies.